Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28. Coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go.
First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Bryan Anger on now to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Collects this at the 35. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's Smith. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. On the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Yeah! There we go!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Ferguson there to bring it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott here from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Escapes the pocket. And when they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Bryan Anger, the one to send it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. First down, Smith to throw. He lobs it deep middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks grow their early lead to 13. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks blowing them out in this opening quarter. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Myers to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing on first is Prescott. He's on the move. He can run it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Complete beyond the marker. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's trying another one deep. What a dive! I think he caught it! They get 37 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Here we go.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. It's caught Metcalf. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And again, it's Smith. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Here we go, hey.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. All you can do now is push forward. Short